With the world being in such disarray with things like COVID and stuff, a lot of people can't keep track about what movies are coming out which week. They've seen trailers that were debuted, 2 years ago at this point, and they have no idea when that movie is coming out because movies have been so shuffled around lately due to things like COVID. So I wanted to create a video series on this channel where I go through each week in the month and tell you what movies are coming out. Now, I'm not going to go through every single movie, because if I go through every single movie streaming and every independent movie that comes out, it's just going to be a lot of time. So I'm only going to talk about the films that I think are worthy of being talked about. And I might do this every week. Every Monday I might release a video talking about it. But the only problem with that is that sometimes, there's only one movie kind of being released that week. So like, especially next week, there's only 2 films I really feel like talking about. So instead of doing it to week for this month, I'm actually going to do the entire month of September so you guys can know which films are coming out, and I'm just going to kind of explain them and what they are, and yeah. All right, let's get started. So starting a little late, we definitely had Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. I absolutely love this film. If you want to see my full review of it, you can read my Letterboxd. The link will be in the description. The cinematography is great. The acting is great. I really like the writing and direction, and the fight scenes are, in my opinion, amazing. They harken back to like police story era Jackie Chan, which I think is really cool. Also on streaming on Amazon, you had the new Cinderella movie starring Camila Cabello that came out. That is not personally my cup of tea, but if you have small kids and you are interested in that type of film, a non-Disney Cinderella film, I should mention that, then this might be for you. Coming out September 10th, we have Malignant, James Wan's new giallo-inspired horror film. And if you don't know what giallo is, it's a subgenre of horror that basically, kind of like an Italian mystery-style horror film that was popular back in the 70s and 80s. Films like Blood and Black Lace, Suspiria, and Deep Red all kind of fall into that subgenre. Basically, anything that Dario Argento directed is a giallo film. So this being a James Wan-inspired giallo film, I am very excited about that. The cinematography looks great. The story looks really cool. The film follows Annabelle Wallis as she is troubled by these disturbing visions by an imaginary ghost or, poltergeist named Gabriel. So if you're into horror films, I would highly suggest watching this. And even if you're not into horror films, I would highly suggest watching this, because anything James Wan touches, especially when it comes to horror, you can't go wrong. Malignant will be in theaters and HBO Max September 10th. Also coming out on September 10th on Netflix is an action thriller called Kate. I literally just saw the trailer for this today. So I don't really know if Netflix has a lot of faith in it. Woody Harrelson is in it. It looks interesting. The action looks kind of good from the trailer, but overall it doesn't necessarily seem like something I'm going to check out, maybe unless I'm kind of bored. It honestly kind of reminds me of another Netflix film called Gunpowder Milkshake, just with its neon-esque kind of style, but who knows, it could be good. You never know. On September 17th, you have Clint Eastwood's new film, Cry Macho, based off of the best-selling book. This film is about Clint Eastwood, who has to basically kidnap his boss's son and bring him to Texas. This looks like it could be good, but the thing with Clint Eastwood films lately, especially, I feel like they're a little hit or miss. I really liked Richard Jewell, but this kind of gives me like The Mule vibes, if you remember that film. I don't know. It could be good, or it could be kind of boring. It kind of teeters that line for me, especially judging by the trailer. Could be good. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. September 17th in theaters and HBO Max September 17th. On September 24th, we have Dear Evan Hansen, based off of the critically acclaimed musical of the same name. I have never seen the musical, but the trailer did kind of hit me a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of musicals, but I can maybe look past some of the musical numbers to just look at the story of this film, which I think is very heartbreaking yet heartwarming at the same time. I don't know, just judging by the trailer, it hit all the right kind of notes for me, no pun intended. But if you are a fan of the play, definitely be sure to check out Dear Evan Hansen September 24th. Also, September 24th, coming to Netflix, is Antoine Fuqua's new film called The Guilty. This has a star-studded cast featuring Jake Gyllenhaal, Ethan Hawke, Bill Burr, Paul Dano, Peter Sarsgaard, and a myriad of others. There's no real full trailer for this film out yet, but the teaser was released a couple days ago, and the teaser got me really intrigued. It is a crime thriller film, and it's going to be released on Netflix September 24th. Also on September 24th is My Little Pony: The Next Generation, so if you're into that, that's gonna be on Netflix too. I don't know why I felt like mentioning that, but I guess I did. I don't know. So to all you bronies out there or My Little Pony fans, That's all you. All right, so that's all the films coming out in September of 2021. Mark your calendars. Hopefully this video helped you discern which films are coming out when, because there are so many films. I'm like, wait, when is this film coming out? So that's September 2021. So hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I'm going to edit this video now, which sucks, but I'm going to do it. So, all right, guys, see you later.